Did you guys watch K-pop Demon Hunters? There's a bowl of soup that Rumi barely drinks. If you've been wondering what it is and you wanted to give it a try, well, it's called Seolleongtang, and I'm gonna show you how to make it easy. First, we're gonna use brisket, and I'm gonna use only this portion of the brisket today. But since the whole thing is so big and expensive, any lean cut of the beef is good enough. But if you're gonna use the brisket, just use whatever you need here and barbecue the rest. For the soup, the broth really needs to be lean and clean. So here I'm trimming off the fat as much as possible. And as you can see here, I'm not the best with the knife. So if I can do it, you can do it. And you just gotta take your time. And there's no such thing as a failure in cooking. And if you and your family is happy with the experience, that's all that matters, honestly. And this recipe is fail-proof anyways. And there, it took me a while, but now we have meat that is fatless and full of flavor. So the traditional way to prepare the broth is to simmer the beef, bone, and all the stuff for at least like 12 hours. But I got no time for that. So I'm gonna use these today. You can either get these or these or even these. Just go to your local H Mart or any Korean grocery stores and ask for 곰탕 육수 or 설렁탕 육수. So the 곰탕 and 설렁탕 are two different things, but essentially they taste pretty similar. Now in goes the beef. Once it starts boiling, let it simmer at least 2 hours so the beef is tender enough. Let it cool down a little bit so that we can pick up the meat and put it in a plastic bag or whatever you have. And we're gonna let it sit in the fridge so that it's easier to cut. Now this step is not 100% necessary, but I'm doing this so we can cut up the meat as thin as possible. Now I'm gonna transfer the broth to another pot over a sieve so we can get rid of all the impurities and have a clear, nice broth. And at the bottom, you're gonna be able to see all the gunk and impurities, which we don't need. Now it's time to cut up the beef, and you just gotta cut it against the grain. This cut of the beef is still very tough, even after a couple hours of simmering, so you just gotta cut it up as thinly as possible. See? Pretty thin, eh? Now we prepare the soup and get ready to eat. Taste and season with salt to your taste. And cook some someon in boiling water. You can also get this from any Korean grocery store. Just ask for someon. Someon translates to small noodles, and that's why it's very thin and blends well with rice and broth. Now rice in the bowl and some brisket. Noodle on the side. Green onions. And lastly, the broth. Oh, don't forget to put a lot of ground pepper. 잘 먹겠습니다. Yes, that's the sound you'll be making. I think I need some more salt. Well, Rumi couldn't finish it, but you can.